going on YouTube? Reverend. Yeah, so been a while. I just got a GoPro set up and finally got this mic to work. I don't know if any of you are aware of this or have dealt with this, but man, the Hero 5 Black has a nightmare for a mic. You can't just hook up any mic. You gotta get this stupid adapter that costs 50 bucks from GoPro. I looked all over the web. There's no way around it that I found. So you gotta buy this adapter, and then you gotta hope a mic works. I just bought a regular lapel mic, you know, didn't work. So I went on the internet again, and most guys that I knew were running the Hero 5 Black, were using the giant squid lapel mic, which is expensive. It's like 50 bucks. So finally, after some research and trial and error, I'm able to record some sound and some audio. So yeah, I'm gonna try this out. I don't even know if this is working. It's my first time setting it up, so hopefully you can hear me. Anyway, this is the bike, and we're gonna go for a little ride. I just moved down to beautiful southern Utah, and it's been nice so far, but I have no idea where I'm going. So we're gonna go and explore a little bit. Anyway, like I said, I just moved down here to southern Utah, and I'm gonna go check it out. I just moved from the Midwest, Des Moines, Iowa. Not used to seeing mountains, so this is kind of nice. Warm weather pretty much year round. It is smoking hot though right now. Summertime. I think a high today was like 106. So it's just hot. I'm not even wearing a jacket. I just don't want to sweat. So let's go this way, see what's going on over here. Q3 Pluses. I don't know if anyone else is running them, but they are sweet. I like them. I just had the regular Q3s before. Oh, no outlet. Look at that. Look at that. Jeez, loser. You know, the normal Q3s are cool. I liked them. They're a good tire. Oh, nothing over there. And so I figured I'd try out these new Q3 Pluses, and they're a good tire, man. I guess the only difference is the center tread is a much harder material. So oh geez, no, it wasn't that bad. And so they're supposed to last a lot longer. So some guys are saying 1,500 miles more life out of their tire, obviously depending on your riding style. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. The Q3 was such a good tire, I figured can't go wrong with these. So far so good. Got a few hundred miles on them, and so far I like them. But yeah, I just moved here a few months ago. Haven't really been out to explore, so I'm just kind of getting out for a little bit today to see what's out here. I got a hold of some guys on Facebook that have a local sport bike group that they have created out here, and so hopefully I'll get a group ride going on with those guys so they can kind of show me around. Good group of dudes so far that I met in that Facebook group, and yeah, hopefully they can show me around. They've told me about a few spots that sound pretty nice out in Iowa. Oh man, there's just not a lot of twisty roads. It's just not bike friendly. In the Des Moines area that I was in, there was a few, but now that I'm living kind of in the mountain area, can't wait to see what's out there. Some of these mountain roads look pretty cool, so from what I hear, so can't wait to check it out. Also, fun little nugget of info. So Utah as a state, I just recently read, because so I guess when I first moved here a few months ago, like I said, I right off the bat noticed how bad the driving is here, and I'm not even kidding. Like, the drivers are horrible. I've been cut off more in the few months I've been here in southern Utah than my 12 years in Iowa. It's crazy. And I drive for a living, and so I'm on the roads a lot, and man, I tell you, dude, Utah has got some bad drivers. They are impatient. They have no etiquette on the road. I swear, like, stoplights and stop signs are more of a suggestion to them. It's crazy. I mean, I guess you just have to be here to experience it. But I'm only an hour and a half away from Las Vegas. It's busy there. There's a ton of people, and I would so rather drive my motorcycle in Las Vegas than here. And there's far less of a population here than Las Vegas, and I feel safer on the road in Vegas. It's nuts. So with that said, what's up, please, man? I was reading online, and I read this news report of the top worst driving states, and it listed them all, and Utah, guess what, was #1 in the union for worst drivers. And that figure came, you know, from accidents, DUIs, reckless driving, I'm guessing like speeding, things like that, all contributed to this number. And it put Utah #1 in the union for worst driving. So yeah, I guess what I was kind of feeling from day one was correct when these drivers suck. Sorry guys that are watching me from Utah, no disrespect, but I'm sure you guys drive good. It's all your neighbors. So yeah, man, good luck out here on a bike in Utah. You gotta keep your head on a swivvy out here, man. You gotta watch it. So far, I've only been cut off a few times on my bike. Nothing crazy yet. So, but like I said, I kind of keep an eye out. I'm a little more cautious in town. I don't want to get nailed out here. So yeah, what's up, doggy? He's like, whoa, you see that bike? That's a sweet bike. Dude, I have no idea where I'm at or where I'm going, so we're just gonna keep cruising. Yeah, but overall, Utah is a beautiful state. Oh my gosh, there's so much to offer here. I'm a big outdoors guy. I like camping, fishing, swimming, going to the lake, all that stuff, and this place is heaven for that. What's up, man? Look at that. And so anyway, yeah, this place is heaven, man. It's got so much to do outside, so much open land. I've been to the lake a bunch of times. I've yet to go camping, but looking forward to that. It's just been so hot. But you got about a month and a half, 2 months tops left of just brutal hot weather, and then it's going to be amazing after that. So lots of camping, lots of fishing. Can't wait to get out and do some of that kind of thing. So, and I haven't been riding as much either because of this heat. I don't know, any of you guys on here ride when it's just stupid hot? I can't. It's almost 7 o'clock at night here, and it's still stupid hot. It's probably like 101, 102. But I just had to get out and explore and try this whole video setup. So I just don't like sweating profusely. Can't breathe. Hot wind burning your eyeballs when you're venting your mask or your face shield. I just don't like it. So I can't wait for it to cool down a little bit to really get out here and explore and ride. Man, look at these mountains. So weird here too, because everything, if you can see, everything's red. There is no like black dirt, brown dirt. It's red dirt. I don't know if you can see that field out there, but it's all just, it's got a red tint to it. I guess there's a lot of iron in the soil here, and it causes that red dirt, that red tint. I guess there's a lot of clay in the soil too. So, oh, sorry. Didn't mean to honk at you, lady. Don't worry, it was an accident. Cussing me out. Anyway, there's a lot of clay in the soil, and so it's flooded. Well, not really flooded, but some parts of southern Utah, Zion National Park, places up that way have all flooded pretty bad. Not here in St. George, but over there it has. It doesn't take much to flood because of the high content of clay in the soil. I guess the water just doesn't absorb very well. It just, I don't know, it just pools up, and so we haven't had a ton of rain. Man, look at that. That is just gorgeous. We haven't had a ton of rain, but this little bit of rain that we have had, it just floods it like instantly. But yeah, so no bueno. What's going on, Enduro? That's another thing, man. I've seen so many Enduros, dual sport bikes out here, and it's like a must, man. You can just putt around town until you find a little outlet and just go off-roading. There's countless trails, open land. I mean, it's just got to be heaven for those guys. So yeah, that's probably next on the list, is getting me a nice little dual sport. Any suggestions, leave in the comments below of a good dual sport bike, and I'll take a look at them. I've been kind of looking at the KTM 500 EXC. It's basically a street legal dirt bike. High maintenance. You know, you got to do an oil change just like a dirt bike, as often as you have to do with a dirt bike, things like that. And then there's the KTM 690 Enduro R, and it's more of the street style, I guess. It's got a bigger oil tank, or oil tank, I guess. So you know, you can do an oil change every 3,000 miles and be safe. You know, stuff like that. So, but it's a big bike, you know, compared to the 500 EXC. It's a pretty beastly bike for a dirt bike. So I don't know, I'm kind of looking at those, and but any other suggestions? I don't think a 250 Enduro, like the Honda 250s, things like that, I don't know, I need something a little bigger. So anything bigger than a 250 that you guys know of, that's more on like the dirt bike platform, hit me up in the comments and I'll check it out and get into a bunch more debt that I really shouldn't, but hey, you only live once.